I'm Runhai. I'm now reporting my first week progress in Wi-Fi detection via machine learning. In my team, my responsibility is to build a machine learning module so that it can detect any possible Wi-Fi. I'm also working on setup in AWS and the communications between servers and the customers. So when the hardware, like SDocs, detects any possible wildfire and sends the data, the module should make a judgment and analysis so that it can alert the customers whether there's a possible fire. Recent detections are various. The satellite is an official method for large areas. Another method like hardware sensor network by Inferno Guard are also widely adopted, but the most widely used is camera. The camera on the top of the mountain, near the power supplies, take pictures and detect any possible fire. Among all the camera detections, smoke detections turn out to be most effective and fast. In this week, I built a naive solution. I tried to build a classification module via a support vector machine. I collected data with Wi-Fi and non-Wi-Fi from the database on the internet. Then I tried to let the model learn the difference between the images. So when a new photo is passed to the AWS servers, the model can recognize whether there is a Wi-Fi. The database I'm using consists of hundreds of images about forests with fire and a forest without fire. That's a normal forest. Then I use a SVM module to fit the data. Okay, I'll show it to you. So it accepts the data, analyze the data, and fit the data with photo. It turned out that the accuracy is like about 70%. It sounds really good, but I realized there are some problems. First, my data sets are relatively very small and biased. Second, the classification is not that practical in reality. For example, this is an image in my trained dataset. As you can see, there are a lot of smoke because of fire. But if the smoke has been that kind of severe, that kind of huge, if there are so many smoke, then why do we still need a detector? The people standing like thousands of miles away can still see the smoke, so they can just call the police. There's no need for our detector. In the reality, we should detect smoke like in this circumstance, when it's really small, when it is hardly can be seen. So this is the circumstance where what our detector should work. As soon as it's possible, the detector should report it when there should be a small smoke rather than the big smoke in my dataset. So I made a lot of research. First, I found two new databases that are more close to the reality. HPRAM by UCSD and Alert File Systems by the California government. This database provide a camera image on top of the mountain. This is more close to the reality than the one database I found before. And this is the Alert Wi-Fi organization. You can see it's the real-time camera. They provide the clear camera image on top of the mountain. I also found a database by FE-based help. This has a lot of useful data to recognize smoke. So, and now in the next week, I'm thinking of building a new module. It should include the several functionality. It should have the motion detections and image change detection. So when there's a smoke, our cameras should recognize it as soon as possible, even if it's very small. Second, it should include the functionality of regional analysis, possible segmentation of the smoke. Third, it should have the functionality to reject false alerts. So the camera should recognize it's a smoke by fire and not fog or steam. I'm now working on motion detections. I'm thinking of use motion detective. I found some papers, but I'm still working on it. Also, a good way to segment the smoke can provide help for the detection, provide help change, detection of the image change. Also, I'm working on smoke recognitions. Object detection, MobileNet is the one I'm using. But it turns out that it's not really fitting the module of wildfire, so I'm still learning how to use this. Oh, use this. Yeah, it does not show the correct keywords of the wildfire and smoke, etc. Also, I found some good papers on how to detect smoke, but I'm still trying to learn about it. Okay, so this is what I did in the first week. Yeah, I know it's a little bit slow, but I'm new to deep learning and machine learning, so I will be trying my best to make it fast, make more progress in the second week. Thank you.